Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Ashley. In today's lesson, we're going to learn how to write the letter K. But before we learn how to make the letter K, I'm going to share with you a story I have about the letter K titled Kangaroo Kazoo. And if you look here, kangaroo and kazoo both start with the letter K. A kazoo is a type of instrument that you play with your mouth. This kangaroo has a red kazoo. She takes it everywhere. This kangaroo has a pink kazoo. He plays it at the fair. This kangaroo has a yellow kazoo. She plays it in the spring. This kangaroo has a green kazoo. It makes the katydids sing. And these right here are katydids. It's a type of bug that looks a lot like a grasshopper. This kangaroo has a blue kazoo to play on the deep blue sea. This kangaroo has a purple kazoo from the purple kazoo tree. And do you think kazoos really grow from a tree? No, that's just pretend. This kangaroo has an orange kazoo. And now he has a chance to join the best band in all the land and play the kangaroo dance. Can you count how many kangaroos there are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can you make 9 with your fingers in your hands? 9 fingers makes the number 9. They play all day. They never stop, while the kangaroo king does the kangaroo hop. Then the king's kooky kin, and that means kin means relatives. So like your brothers and your sisters and your mom and your dad and all your cousins, they do the kazuki pookie and the kazarama reel. Red or yellow, green or orange, purple, pink or blue, you can have all kinds of fun with a kangaroo kazoo. And let's see, what's the king saying to all of his friends? So long, thanks for coming. And then on this page, how many things can you find that start with the letter K? I'm going to make a copy of this page for you boys and girls, and I'll send it to your moms and dads, and then they can print it out, and you can take a crayon or a pencil or a marker and circle how many things you can find that begin with the letter K. And just to name a few, we see this bug here. Do you remember what kind of bug that was that starts with the letter K? Not a grasshopper, but it looks a lot like a grasshopper. It has to make the K sound for the letter K. That's right, it's a katydid. And then what type of bear is this? It's a koala bear. Koala starts with the letter K. And then we have this flying in the air. That's a kite. Kite starts with the letter K. So you can have your mom or dad help you, or an older brother or sister, and they can help you find things that start with the letter K, and you can circle them. All right, thanks for listening to my story. Now we're going to move on to talk about how to make and write the letter K. But before we do that, I want you to listen to my song that we sing at school about where we start our letters. Where do we start our letters? At the top. Where do you start your letters? At the top.
If you want to start a letter, then
Then you better
remember
to start them at the top.
Is this
The top? No, it's the bottom. Is this the top? No, it's the middle. Is this the top? It's the top.
Where do you start your letters?
At the top. Where do you start your letters? At the top. Where do you start your letters? At the top. If you want to start a letter, then you better remember to start them at the top.
Is this
The top? No, it's the bottom. Is this the top? No, it's the middle. Is this the top? It's the top.
Where do you start your letters?
At the top. All right, before we do our chalkboard today, we're going to start with our blue mat. And I know you probably don't have a blue mat at your house, but that's okay. You can use a blue piece of paper, or any color paper is really fine. And then you can have a grown-up or a older brother or sister help you draw a smiley face in the top left corner of your paper so you remember where we always start our letters. And then for the letter K, we need one big straight line and two little straight lines. And I know you probably don't have these wooden lines at your house either, but an easy way to make these would be to take a ruler, and Mom and Dad should know what a ruler looks like, so they can help you find a ruler at your house, and then you can trace that ruler onto a piece of paper and cut it out and make a big straight line out of it and two little straight lines. So you can use the paper that you traced your ruler on to cut out your straight lines for your letter K. So first, on our blue mat, when we make our letter K, we want to write our big straight line first. So our big straight line, it starts at the top by the smiley face, and we go all the way down to the bottom. And then we're going to need one little straight line, and that's going to go up here at the top, and it's going to touch in the middle. And then the last little straight line is going to touch in the middle and kick out towards the bottom. So there you have the letter K. Now, after you've made your letter K, then you can move on to your chalkboard. And if you don't have a chalkboard at home, that's okay. You could use a piece of paper, or you could use an easel, and you can practice writing the letter K that way instead of using a chalkboard. But I do happen to have one of our little chalkboards here at my house, and then I didn't have a little sponge, so I just wet a little paper towel. And remember, when we write our letters using chalkboards and chalk, there's 3 steps: wet, dry, and try. So the first step, I'm going to take my wet paper towel and I'm going to wet my letter K starting at the top and going all the way down to the bottom. Then I'm going to try that one more time to make sure I got it good and clean. And now I'm going to frog jump over to the opposite corner, and I'm going to slide down to the middle. And then I'm not going to pick up when I get to the middle. I'm going to keep going, but this time I'm going to go and kick it out all the way to the bottom corner. So let's try that one more time with our wet paper towel. We're going to start at the top. We go straight down. Then I frog jump to the opposite corner, and I slide down to the middle, and then I kick it out to the bottom. And there we've wet our letter K. Now I'm going to take another paper towel, and I'm going to dry my letter K. And I start at the top once again, and I go down, then I frog jump over to this corner, and I slide down, and I kick it out. And now it's time to try writing my letter K. And to do that, where do I start my letter? Good job. We always start at the top. So I'm going to go straight down, and then what am I going to do next? Frog jump to the opposite corner, and I'm going to slide down to the middle, and then I'm going to kick it out. And just remember, when you get to the middle, don't pick up. So we have straight down, frog jump to the opposite corner, slide down to the middle, and then kick it out to the bottom. And there you have it. There's your letter K. All right, and then after you've made your letter K and you've tried writing your letter K, then you can move on to your workbook page that I sent your mommy and daddy over the weekend. And in your workbook, there's 2 pages you're going to do. The first page looks like this. And there's some people on here, and it looks like they're flying a kite. And kite starts with the letter K. So what you're going to do here, if you look at your paper, there's a little arrow, and that tells you where to start. So you're going to take your crayon or your pencil, and you're going to slide down to the person. Same thing here. Slide down on all 4 of these. And then when you get to the bottom, you're going to start at the top, and you're going to kick it out. Kick it out. Kick it out until you do all 4. And then on the second page in your workbook, you're going to practice writing your letter K. And if you could use a crayon or a pencil is best. We're going to start at the top where the smiley face is, because we remember the smiley face tells us where to start our letters. And we're going to start at the top, and we're going to go down. Then we frog jump over to the opposite corner at the top. We slide down and kick it out. And once you've traced all your letter K's, then you can neatly color your kite. All right. Thank you for listening to my lesson today, boys and girls, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.